Hello YouTubers, this is Cessnaace, and this is a video response to a video put up by SteveBenway on why he dislikes the NES and the Sega Master System. Now, as most people who watch my videos know, I love the Sega Master System. And I have a NES and a lot of games for it, but between the two, I prefer the Sega Master System. Now, Steve doesn't like either one. But the situation over in England is completely different than it was over here, as he stated. Over here, we didn't have nearly as many computer systems as they had over in England. We had the VIC-20 and we had the Commodore 64, and you had some systems that really weren't that popular and weren't long to live, such as the Texas Instruments TI 994A, or whatever it was called, and so forth. But over there, they had a lot of systems, a lot of computer systems. So over there, it makes sense that paying $50 or more for a game cartridge would seem ridiculous. Now, at the time I bought this, which I paid over $50 for it, $50 or plus, somewhere around there. Anyway, the reason I bought the Sega Master System was because of all the great arcade games, the Sega arcade games that were being ported over to the Master System. And I never regretted that, because the Master System technically is a better system than the NES. So, yeah, I paid $50 for this or more, but I got my money's worth out of it because I played this thing constantly. Same goes for this. And I didn't buy this back in the day, but I brought it out to illustrate a point that, yeah, the Sega Master System, as Steve mentioned, might seem superfluous, especially when you see something like this, Master System NES. What's the point? Well, that has been something that has continued on to this day, multi-platform games. But both the NES and the Master System had exclusives, and that is why I wound up buying both. Now, I don't really know if these games wound up on computer systems. Rampage might have, because it was published by Activision, and Activision has a long history of publishing things on multiple platforms. But I doubt very seriously this was ported to a PC system. Might have been. I don't know. By the way, I don't think the NES could handle this game. I just don't think the NES's processor is fast enough. Now, speaking of the NES, there are games I spent tons of hours on playing. Ultima Exodus is one. Castlevania 2 is one. This is one. Love this game, and I know that it is an actual sequel to two different games. I don't remember what they are now, but Steve probably knows, because I think they started off as PC games. Anyway, I'm getting off the track here of this game too. Wow. Steve doesn't like the Nintendo Entertainment System or the Sega Master System. That's his prerogative. We all have our preferences as far as video games is concerned. Some people prefer to play on consoles, some prefer to play on handheld, some prefer to play on a computer-based system. As I've stated in my videos, whatever floats your boat down the moat. If you get your kicks playing console games, fine. If you get your kicks playing handheld games, fine. If you get your kicks playing games on the PC or variants of the PC, fine. You know, somebody liking one system or disliking one system, as is the case with Steve, or two systems, doesn't really matter. And if anybody gets angry over this and says, well, how dare you dislike such and such, that doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't make any difference, especially as neither of these systems are being manufactured any longer. So yeah, the Master System has its fans. The NES has its fans. Some people don't like either. It doesn't matter. It's all about the games. And these days, virtual consoles, you don't really need the actual hardware anyway. Until next time, stay awesome.